amazing, amazing poets. And just the creativity that they have has been absolutely incredible. And so I've invited them today to also share with you guys as well. So in this next part, we're just going to have just an open share where people are going to come. And what I did was give each poet an affirmation, and then they wrote to that affirmation based on how it affected them. And so they'll introduce themselves and tell you what they're doing and what they're about, but just a way for them to also express their gift and their talent for you as well. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And I'm going to start. I am doing this all afraid. My heart won't let me stay in the place I've been before. I want more. Let hope be restored. I am courageous.
To my new quarantine 15. Okay, 30. Maybe 50. See, you are proof of 1, a girl has been eating good. And 2, I have been getting loved down real good. See, life has been good, but with growing a new body means I get to grow new insecurities. Like how I can no longer just suck in my tummy shifts forward. My arms are heavier and my back grew some wings, but of all these things, there still are some lessons, like titties are sitting and that butt is doing that thing, baby. But the most important one of all is I finally feel like me. It's funny. Since I was little, it was brainwashed into me that to feel pretty, I had to work out and be skinny. I had to skip some lunches, 12 years old, forcing myself to do crunches, tracking calories. Like, okay, if I can just be skinny, maybe then the boys will think I'm pretty. Maybe then my mom will stop telling me to cover my stomach. Maybe I won't have to wear that ugly tankini to the pool. Maybe I won't apologize for my weight whenever someone tries to pick me up. Maybe I won't have to hide anymore. And see, that's all I've ever wanted, was to be free in my body. And in a twist of events, none of those things I did before ever made me feel good. I mean, sure, I felt good in the moment, but when I come home at night, I would just stare, holding the scalpel in my hand, my body. I would play mental operation, the mirror, my operating table. Which part of myself would I dissect tonight? Which part of myself would I find ugly? Which part of myself do others find unattractive? Is perfection really what I want to be after? I don't tear my body to shreds anymore. Because, believe me, waiting for the stitches to heal gave me plenty of time to think, and in all honesty, eat. The more I grew in size, the more I realized that I have always been beautiful. You made me realize that the goal to body image isn't how skinny I can be. It's loving myself in all forms I come in, whether I'm a 34A or 36C, pant size 6 or 14, stomach tight or relaxed. So yes, I have some back fat and it came with the ass, and to be honest, it's a 2-for-1 deal I'm not mad at. But why is it when a black woman starts to fall in love with herself, the rest of the world reminds her why they don't? Like, there's always got to be something to improve, something to remove, something ain't smooth, something ain't laid, someone always got to throw shade, and they always got to ask, baby, is it homemade? Something always has to be upgraded. And it's wild that my body has become a protest by me just simply thriving in happiness because I love me. The audacity they scream. Courageously, I exist. And sadly, it shouldn't have to take courage for a person to just be. I'm really tired of living in a society that seems to only love me, my body, to fetishize and only to turn around and critique. My body is not your canvas. It's not yours to run around, break down, shame, or claim you must be deranged because, yes, I have a love-hate relationship with my body. But at the end of the day, we both say, I love you to each other. My lungs hold air. My veins run deep. My skin is tough. And my brain is a treasure chest filled with gems. I sit back, buckle up, ready to feel the breeze. My imagination takes flight and goes like speed I can't keep up sometimes. Sometimes it's soaring through time and space. I count the stars and the shapes they make. And sometimes I walk on Saturn's rings, the man on Mars plays his guitar strings, and I sing. The words flow out of my mouth with ease as the girl on the moon sings her harmonies. I sit there in the awe of the beauty of space and how a desolate place could have so much grace, and I breathe. So we move on, gather all of my thoughts, prepare my mind for new places and all that it's got. I take the songs I made in space and I make something new in this new place. I feel free. And in this new place, the ocean roars, the waves hit the sand, coconuts hit the floor, I hear the beat. I walk the shore, count the shells, listening to the trees and the stories they tell. Sorry, these stories have never been heard before, stuck in my mind, trying to burst out the door, so I write. And as the wind blows, the waves start to play, tickled with joys, palm trees start to sway, I'm inspired, and I start a new page. And singing and writing isn't all that I do, painting with colors and finding new hues, but in this beautiful place I can't stay because unseen things are what my soul craves, so I leave. This new place is dark, pitch black, and as a normal person you might see the creativity it lacks. But I see solutions, resolutions. I'll paint those walls in. Where you see the lack, I see what's within. Because in this dark place, my ideas become real. It's more than a painting. It lets out what I feel. It's abstract. So I pick up my paintings, my writings, my songs. I carry them tightly, and the memories tag along. As we take this ride from my mind to earth, my soul feels rested, and I see my worth. And I see the worth in the art that I made, and how my soul is abundant in the art I create. My soul is my art, and my art is me, and I create creatively.
And it doesn't stop here, right? I gave you guys those journals as a reminder of this moment. To every single day, whatever you're going through, whatever you're facing, you don't understand it, write it down. It does something to the soul. It does something. So we're going to get ready to wrap it up. But I do want to share one more piece with you guys. It has become, I guess, the staple of this season that I've been in. I read over a Instagram post, and there was a pastor, and she wrote something about the woman I used to be. And something in me, I just connected with it so much. I'm like, I'm writing a poem to this. So this has truly been one of those pieces that have just been transforming for me and just in this season. So let's enjoy it. If you run into the woman I used to be, I have a few things I need you to tell her. Tell her she's traded perfection for transparency, the automatic for authenticity. No longer living in self-hate, instead of walls, she puts up gates. Not blocking what's coming, just more discerning about who and what to let in. She's becoming a better friend. Turned out to be the best decision she's ever made. No more silent rage, keeping her trapped in a cage. In her mind, she was a slave. Engulfed with condemnation so deep, it had her by the throat, she couldn't speak. But no more. No longer hiding her flaws and basing her value on others' applause, she shows her scars. Pointing to the moments of weakness, knowing one day it would produce a sound out of others' mouths declaring, I can get through this. She learned her worth. For it was found in the one that loved her first before birth and after the curse. She even got to keep the things she loved about the girl she once was. Just adding faith in God, self-love, and purpose. Going in the right direction, third person, her compass. Her life, no longer built on shame and guilt, but beautifully crafted by mercy and grace. For she came face to face with the mask of her enemy, but denying all false identity, choosing the right image. See, her broken pieces will be used for God's glory. The world will know her story. And one more thing. If you run into the woman I'm supposed to be, tell her, I'm doing everything I can today to meet her tomorrow. So again, you guys, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it more than anything. Unfortunately, Amazon did me dirty. So the books I ordered I did not get, but if you would like to get a copy, please come contact me. You can pre-order it, and once they come in, I can get it delivered to you. But again, thank you guys so much. I don't have to get it until 4:30, so please mingle, eat, chill out, and thank you so much again.